What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sam. Welcome to the second episode of Sam Speaks. Today, we're going to be reacting to Unalived himself after being caught gooning in drive-thru. Let's get into it.
Alright, ladies and gents, so this has to be one of the most down bad stories I've heard in the last few years or so. Like, I'm not even lying, I'm not exaggerating, not even trying to hype this story up. Because when I show you what I'm about to show you in this video, what this man did, what he was exposed for, and the reaction he had after being exposed, which I suppose he thought was the only option he had left, you will be just as flabbergasted as I am right now. But before we go any further, like the video, of course. Be sure to hit the notification bell, turn on noties so you always know when I upload, and comment down below for the algo. That does help. Appreciate you, love you. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Now, on January 11th of 2025, like the new year just started, this is crazy. A man by the name of Nautica Malone, who was a senior at Central High School in Phoenix, Arizona, pulled up to a restaurant by the name of Bikini Bean. It's kind of like a Hooters or a Twin Peaks where the girls are dressed very seductively, very sexy, very skimpy clothing. You know the attire that men like. But apparently at this establishment, they seem to have a problem with people pulling up to the restaurant in their cars through the drive-thru with no pants on, dudes pulling up rubbing their Johnson, and one of the employees, we don't know her name, you're gonna see her in the reflection of this video, decided that she had
I feel like businesses like this are honestly very problematic because why do you have to sexualize girls to sell coffee? Like, I don't understand. Like, can't you just sell coffee without having to have your employees wear bikinis while they work? Like, have you not ever heard of Starbucks? Like, this is crazy.
And she decided to pull out her phone this time to record this man. And this is what happened.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Yeah, this man was caught in dead-ass 8K resolution, bro. She got his ass in crystal clear, high definition, 4K capture mode with the brightness adjusted. And immediately, as soon as he saw that phone, he knew he was cooked. And the thing is, like I said, it's like a Hooter.
The fact that bro actually took his life is quite baffling to me because seeing the car that he pulled up to in the drive-thru, it tells me that this guy is very successful probably in his life. And I saw one of the pictures earlier in the video with him next to a lady, and it looked like they were both in wedding attire, so I assume that he's married and maybe probably has kids. And him taking his life over getting caught, getting a gooning sesh in a drive-thru is very baffling, and I can't really imagine why somebody would do something like that. It's very strange to me. Anyways, let's get into it. I understand it's humiliating, but yeah.
Just like a Twin Peaks, just like any male-oriented bar establishment where guys go to drink, eat wings, look at all the cute girls dressed in booty shorts, and basically just have a good time. But apparently, because this particular location has a drive-thru, a lot of dudes feel as though that it's okay to pull up with no pants, rubbing their schmeat ready to go. So as soon as the chick steps out to take your order or hand you your food, you're ready to shoot up like a rocket ship. Like, I now see why this man took his life. Like, this shit is embarrassing. But again, he really didn't have to go that far, bro. He could have just took the L, accepted it for what it was, apologized, disavowed the behavior, promised to never do it again, and kept it pushing. But no, he decided to take his own life from what I suppose is the shit.
For real, because he's obviously not the first guy to do something like this, so for him to take it as seriously as he did is just very, very, like, what do you call it? Taking it like too far. That's just taking it way too far. Like the guy in the video said, just take the L and move on with your life. Just don't do that again if it's really that embarrassing to you. And hope things get better from there. But like completely removing yourself from existence and what do you call it? Leaving your family high and dry. Like, that's just not acceptable, bro. Like, come on, man. You can't do that.
Amount of embarrassment through this viral video having been seen by millions of people all over the world, and that's his fault. Like, it's kind of sad, but he was a father, he was a husband, he had a kid, and he left them behind because his perverted ass couldn't.
So he did in fact have a kid, and that kid looks young as hell too. And the picture doesn't look like it was taken too long ago because the way he looks in the picture, it's not too different from the way he looked when he was putting up in the drive-thru. So that means he just recently started his family and he's already left them alone, like basically forever. Like why? That's just sad, man. That's just sad.
Control this Johnson. Like, he really didn't have to do all this. And we can see the girl in the reflection, just a regular looking chick, pulling out her phone because she's tired of dudes pulling up to her place of work, rubbing their meat.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
It's crazy too because she got his driver's license, bro. His driver's license was exposed. Had it been at night, maybe there would have been more cover, more obfuscation. His whole identity maybe wouldn't have been out there, but it was broad daylight in the middle of the day, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. His son really decided to pull up and do this shit, bro. And to make matters even worse, came across this video by this guy by the name of Isaiah Robbins. Shout out to him. He covered this story on his channel. And the story goes even deeper because apparently this video was initially posted to this Facebook group by the name of Arizona Moms Helping Other Moms. So you already know when a video is posted on Facebook, especially a group full of moms in an area of the internet that goes hard in the paint for other people in the group, then you already know you're cooked. But yeah, apparently the poster of this video got into contact with his wife, and you can only imagine how that must have gone down.
Because of all the backlash of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now this is something from Arizona. I guess it is Arizona, but somebody posted it on this page, and this is how it began to get viral. And then, when this person realized that this man took his own life, they posted again and said, okay, so I had posted this just yesterday. We were able to get a name of the guy who did this. I had spoken with his wife to let her know of this situation and that the video was going viral, and she informed me he killed himself.
Hey guys, I am currently editing this video, but for further context, apparently this man ended his own life with a gun. Yes, you heard that right. He shot himself with a gun.
I am not sure what to think on this situation anymore. What he did was wrong, yes, but to take his own life is just, I don't know. For sure, no. It's not no I don't know. It's for sure no. I do hope no one have been messaging him and saying awful things. Of course they have. That influenced his decision. I only spoke with his wife, never addressed him. I gave his information to the owner of Bikini Beans to give to police. But this is not what I expected at all.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, he really didn't have to go that far. There's a lot of freaky-ass perverts out here who have a blast copping charges, getting caught, admitting that they're freaks, and just living life. But I guess he was just one of those who couldn't take the embarrassment. Like, he did go viral. This probably would have affected his social life, his job. He probably would have got fired. His friends would have probably distanced themselves. His wife would have probably got a divorce. So, I mean, with all those thoughts probably running through his head, he probably said, fuck it. Let me check out in this life before everybody in my life checks out on me. And I believe his brother on Facebook posted this. He said, 15 years you've been my brother. I keep crying because of all the memories we have together, and we can't make any more. I miss you, bro. I miss my best friend. I wish you would have came to me. I'ma miss your dumb ass funny ass jokes. I'ma miss your random roast battle.
I mean, look at the impacts that him being gone is clearly causing, man. Like, you can't let yourself go just because of an incident like this. Like, you have friends, you have family that actually cared about you. You seem to have a successful life, and to get rid of all that just because of this incident is just very baffling to me, and I'm sure it's going to be very baffling to a lot of you guys watching too. But that should really be a wake-up call to you guys to really, really think before you make decisions, man. Really, really, really think. And you guys, this decision that this guy decided to take, it's never a decision that I would advise any of you to take, because it's not a decision that will yield any good results for you and for your loved ones. So be careful out there, guys, alright?
I'ma just miss talking to my best friend. I love you, man. I wish I told you that more. I thought we'd watch our kids grow up together. This shit tearing me up and doesn't feel real. I'll see you next lifetime, brother. And listen, man, is what he did was wrong? Yes. Did it deserve this type of punishment or consequence? No, not in my opinion. Bro pulled up, horny as hell, on some freak shit, no pants on, probably rubbing his meat. Okay, we all did some freaky ass shit in our lives before. To this extent or this degree, No, I'm not saying we all did something like this. But what I am saying is that imagine if there was a camera on us in our most embarrassing moments in our lives, or when we did some freaky ass shit we thought nobody else would be seeing, and having that shit posted online, innocent or not. A lot of people have killed themselves from this. I've covered so many videos over the years of adults or young men, young girls, ending their own lives from either embarrassment, online shaming, IRL, online bullying. So this man didn't have to go so far, and this is just one of the plagues of the internet. Like, if you do a small infraction in your life, and to be clear, I don't think this is a small infraction. I do think this is a weird ass behavior, just to be clear. However, I am going off on a tangent here. That gets highlighted millions of times over. When you could just be an all-around good person everywhere else outside of that small infraction, then you're pretty much cooked. The internet isolates, highlights, and makes a focal point on the one bad thing that you've done in your life versus the thousands of other good things you've probably done. And now this guy, he left behind his wife, his child. Here we have another post from, I believe, his other friend or brother. He said, "I'm so mad at you right now. How could you leave us? My big brother, the funniest guy in any room you walked in, an unforgettable pillar in my life. I'll never let them forget your name. Long live you." Man, listen, that man needed some help to control that level of horniness. I'm not gonna lie. He probably could have used a couple months up to a year in jail to reflect upon his actions and maybe reevaluate his entire life. And he should have fully understood the risks of trying to do something like this. But it is still sad to see how a whole family's life can change just like that in one day. Just like that. Guys, I know most of my viewers are guys, like 80 to 90% of you are men. We gotta start doing better, man. Never get caught up in a situation like this. Take accountability for your own actions and start prioritizing things that'll make a positive impact in your life. Don't succumb to the body. Try to resist bodily urges as much as possible, because at the end of the day, you could possibly end up in a situation like this, and then you get caught and your life is over and it's basically GG. Anyway, that being said, hope you guys found this informative, and until next time, everybody, stay safe out there.
Guys, thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed the very second episode of Sam Speaks, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I really appreciate you guys for staying all the way. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.